I'm Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey. Thanks for checking out this very late weather webcast on a Monday evening as we gear up for a Tuesday across central Illinois. Already starting to see some precipitation knocking on the doorstep. As you can see the loop over the last couple of hours. It's looking like all rain down to the south and west, but at least a little bit of snow trying to move in to around just north of Quincy, maybe around Keokuk, Iowa. And all moving to the north and east. And I'll bounce out and kind of show you where everything is coming from here. And you can see, let me flip over the radars too and kind of show you exactly what we're looking at here over the long term as it refreshes here. We've got two systems that are going to be merging. One from the north, that's up towards the Dakotas, and then the second is right now pushing a little bit of a wintry mix over towards Kansas City, and all of this is continuing to push over towards the east, and all of this eventually will move down. Really, Interstate 74 is going to be kind of the line, at least for a little bit, for this system. Here's what we have as far as warnings and advisories. We do have winter storm warnings now for Henry, Bureau, Putnam, LaSalle, and Livingston counties, and then everybody else under winter weather advisories, both starting at midnight Tuesday morning and ending at midnight Wednesday morning. As far as the timing goes, and again, this is going to be a very complicated forecast. The main reason why is, like we've seen the past couple of systems, we'll probably see rain for a lot of the higher populated areas for our Tuesday morning drive. That includes Peoria and Bloomington, around Canton and Havana, Lincoln. Some areas may see just snow along the I-80 corridor, and that's why your amounts are going to be a little bit higher. This is the noon picture on Futurecast, where we're starting to see that changeover. And then by the evening drive, at least from this particular model, we are seeing at least all snow across the region, and it could be heavy at times. It starts to break apart around 9 or 10 o'clock on your Tuesday night, and then by Wednesday morning, we dry things out. Here's what we have as far as our thinking. Some of you have messaged me on Facebook and say this looks to be a little bit low compared to what you've seen. We certainly have the potential to see a little bit higher, but I think we have this potential to be here or maybe even lower just because of the rain moving in, and some of the more recent model runs are trending that way. At least one is going much higher than this. So we'll have to keep a careful eye on this. This is a changing forecast, and we'll have, of course, updates coming up tomorrow morning. 2 to 4 inches along the I-74 corridor, 4 to 6 a little bit north of that, and then 6 to 8 once you get up to around the I-80 corridor, with lesser amounts down to the south and west. Here's what Microcast was putting out, one of our more recent model runs, pretty much in agreement with that last map I showed you there. Around 3.6 inches in Peoria and Bloomington, 5.6 in Pontiac, 4.5 in Galesburg, 6.2 in Lake. Please keep in mind, though, that these numbers are not set in stone. This will more than likely change as we head through the overnight, and we'll have a much clearer picture on what to expect as we head into the early morning hours. I know that's kind of a short notice, but at least the notice that you do have is that it is probably going to be at least a wet commute into work tomorrow in school, and it's going to be a snowy commute home. That's what we know for right now. The numbers are going to fluctuate a little bit. They could go on the higher end. They could actually be scaled back a little bit. So, like I said, make sure you tune in with meteorologist Carissa Sanford starting at 5 a.m. WMBD 31 News this morning. She will have a fresh update on what exactly you can expect. And, of course, we will all be up early on our social networking platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, to kind of keep you up to date on what to expect for your Tuesday. I'm Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey. Have a great overnight. We'll talk to you on Tuesday.